welcome. You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the West Point in the great city of Exeter! Hello and a very special welcome to the Kazoo Premier League, all brought to you by the Professional Dance Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. The winner of 3 Grand Slams, the World Grand Prix champion. Ladies and gentlemen, a 2-time World Series Finals champion, a World Cup champion, and the former champion of the world.
Got a lot of fans in here tonight, hasn't he? What a way to kick off the night then. A repeat of last week's final. Michael Van Gerwen, he tops the table against that man, Gerwyn Price, who sits just 2 places and 2 points behind him. Well, Price should really be heading into this clash on the back of a win over his big rival. After a second nightly win of his Premier League season, missed a whole load of match starts in last week's final in Dublin, and Michael Van Gerwen made him pay to get his first night win of this campaign. Well, both their meetings this year have gone to deciding legs. Price pinched a dramatic semi-final with MVG in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, so we are very much hoping we have another tight encounter here. How will it go then in comms? First this evening we have Laura Turner, and good evening to Rod Studd.
Yes, good evening Emma, good evening everyone from Exeter. And as Emma just alluded to, these 2 Aerosmiths have already served up 2 Premier League epics in 2023. We've talked a lot about last week's final, which Van Gerwen won after Price missed 7 match starts, but not so much about the semi-final in Cardiff. Emma mentioned it briefly, where Van Gerwen with multiple match starts and Price stole in to win a last leg shoot-off before going on to win the title in South Wales. So what's next, Laura Turner? Another 6-5 classic, do you think?
Yeah, I don't see why not, and I really do hope the best versions of what we saw from both of them last week turn up, because they were both found some fantastic form last week, so why not? Let's have another 6-5.
Van Gerwen has the darts, and maybe that will prove crucial. Last week he had the darts in that final leg, and he looked like he had it won for all money. It looked like he had Price on toast, and then the Welshman produced a maximum mid-leg. Van Gerwen then fluffed his lines, missed 2 darts for the match, and Price swooped on double 18, and he starts with a maximum. And last week, you know, he had 11 180s, far and away the best last week. He's got 22 for the tournament, half of them came in Dublin, and he starts with another. The draw tonight, Laura, is curious, isn't it? Because the top 4 players on the league ladder, that's these 2 here, and also Aspinall and Smith are in the one half of the draw. And in the other half of the draw, the 4 players in the bottom half of the table. The 2 cellar dwellers in Clayton and Wright, and then Dobie and Dimitri van den Berg. It's quite odd, isn't it? Lopsided.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, it's just it allows for a great potential for someone to pick up at least 3 points from the bottom half, if not 5.
Yeah, it does indeed, and we'll see big shifts in the league table, I think, from week to week. And indeed, these 2 players, Price arrived in 6th spot and then went on to top the table when he won in Cardiff. Van Gerwen arrived last week in 6th when he jetted into the Republic of Ireland and left it top of the pile by virtue of the 5 points for winning the nightly round.
Ultimately, the flip of that is obviously one of these 2 players is going to walk away with absolutely nothing this week. So yeah, we will see twists and turns.
96. Michael McGuire 20.
For the first leg, despite that early maximum from Gerwyn Price, and Van Gerwen cleans up. It took him 16 darts, but he's one up in this duel of the former world champions and 2 nightly round winners. Emma mentioned we haven't seen a double nightly winner yet. Will Van Gerwen or Price be the first to put 2 wins on the board in 2023?
85.
And Van Gerwen here in Exeter last year was absolutely imperious. Only lost 3 legs in the entire tournament, whitewashing Peter Wright in the final 6-0, losing just 3 legs, I say, in the semi, quarter and final all told. Absolutely astonishing performance, arguably the best of the 2022 Premier League, which he went on to win.
First 180 there for Van Gerwen.
95.
Well, despite that maximum, he can't go out here, and Price with the chance to level with the throw, looking for 72. Another in the single 16 will leave him 1 dart and 1 dart only at tops. There it is.
From the second leg, Gerwyn Price, the leg making a throw first. 100. 81. 100. 81.
Well, we saw Gerwyn Price out with the Exeter Chief rugby players earlier this week, and they've turned up here at the West Point to support their man. And I tell you what, Laura, he did not look out of place on the rugby paddock, did he, Gerwyn Price?
Not at all, not at all. And he looked like he was really enjoying himself. Seemed to have won the rugby challenge and the dart
99.
challenge.
Yeah.
Michael McGuire 167.
Successful in both rugby union and league, Gerwyn Price. And as we know, extremely successful as he turned his hand to darts, becoming the world #1 very quickly and winning the world championship a couple of years ago. It's been quite a sensational sporting career. And Gerwyn wants double 18. He can't find it.
Gerwyn McGuire 140.
We haven't seen many big outshots, 10+ outshots from Price this year.
100. Michael McGuire 18.
Double 9, he cannot afford to faff. Well, what a strange way to go.
Gerwyn McGuire 40.
Once he'd split the double 9, and the faffing and the strange route opens the door to the Welshman. But he decides to just close it and reopen it for Van Gerwen. Now which way this time? Surely not 7. No, double 4.
10.
An alternative route, the same
Gerwyn
outcome.
McGuire 10. 6. Michael McGuire
It's a bit like the back end of the final last week. Can Van Gerwen put an end to this nonsense? No, the silliness continues.
No score. Gerwen required.
I don't think Michael could believe it himself there.
That is now very awkward. And the most difficult dart in a double hits the target. Of all the misses we saw, Laura, you'd have offered long odds there against him squeezing that in, but he found a path to the right-hand side of the bed with the two blockers.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need an open target. Just make it more difficult. Absolutely fine.
Fourth leg, Gerwen to.
But that was all very strange, wasn't it? Notably with Van Gerwen splitting 9 with 7 double-1. I mean, I literally don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, me neither. Not on purpose, anyway.
95. 77.
Well, the upshot of all that is that Price leads 2-1 with a break of throw.
99.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, we've always said in darts it's small margins, but can't quite recall two players of that calibre to
77.
miss so many many doubles.
Look, have no doubt that at the moment these are two of the best 3 players in the world, and I include Michael Smith in that Tungsten Trinity. But even they can end up playing like 2 players down the local pub sometimes, just not very often.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's how you bounce back.
The difference is the players playing down the local pub can't do what they do most of the time.
No.
Rest assured.
95.
And they certainly won't be taking out the 170 very often, as we see Van Gerwen so often. Can he reel it in here? Another for Michael Van Gerwen to leave a shot at the bullseye. Well, he was faffing around on double 1 the leg before, and in this one he almost took out the 170 on the bull.
To leave himself tops.
52.
Pulled again into that 20.
Double 8. Double 4.
17.
Well, Michael Van Gerwen in this match has now missed 13 darts and a double. Price has missed 8, but he's hit 3.
We've actually said, haven't we, in the previous 2 encounters that these two have had here at the Premier League, it has been down to who's taking the opportunities when someone else has missed the doubles. But this is possibly taking it to a slightly more extreme level, especially with Michael on 1 out of 14, as you say.
41.
Yeah, I think fair to say that Van Gerwen thought he should have won in Cardiff and Price thought he should have won in Dublin. The result was the exact opposite on both occasions.
140.
But over the years, these two have produced some great darting duels. It's amazing to think now that Price did not win any of his first 19 meetings against Michael Van Gerwen. He beat him at the Grand Slam, and since then they've really fought out some amazing battles, none more so I think than the World Match Play final of the summer just past in 2022 in Blackpool, when Price led that final, I think 4-0 at one point, but lost in the end 18-14. That was an absolute epic duel. And Van Gerwen misses another dart at double. He's going to get another 3 here, unless he splits this, which we've seen him do twice already. This time goes outside and in at long last. 2 out of 17 on double is nothing to be proud of, but at least means he's just won the 5th leg of the match to get back to 3-2 down.
Yeah, we'll need to find a break of throw, but quite importantly for Michael, hopefully that will just settle him back into this match. Started off so well.
Whether this to play either Aspinall or Smith, who meet in a quarter-final to follow.
Yeah, there you see the second 180 for Michael Van Gerwen. 3rd of the match so far.
86.
To set up, Laura, the chance to break back and level at 3 each halfway through the match. Because effectively he's got the throw here, hasn't he? And he's on a finish as well,
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
9 darts. 83 left after 9, very good.
As I say, when you have those misses, it's how you get over them. You've got a lot of time in this format to kind of lick your wounds and think about the legs missed.
Double 12 here. The first dart didn't go where he wanted, but darts 2 and 3 certainly did, and it's all square. And that means advantage Van Gerwen, not on the scoreboard, but by the fact he has to throw in the odd-numbered legs that remain, 7, 9 and 11 if it goes that far.
100.
And I will say, Michael Van Gerwen at the moment averaging around 92, which yes, I know is a lot lower, but that is down to the missed doubles. However, Price is down there on 85, hasn't got the scoring power to match Michael Van Gerwen at the moment. Can't bring his average up, and he's going to be losing legs unless Michael keeps missing doubles.
$140.
The semi-final in Cardiff, Van Gerwen averaged 110 and got beat.
And I think we just all come in with this level of expectation that we've, what we've seen from Michael in the past, that he's going to keep doing it and doing it and doing it.
93.
Well, I think if you asked the pundits to write down the two players' averages that they would guess at for this match, very few would have guessed 87 Price, 93 Van Gerwen. They haven't finished yet, of course. No bullseye finish, but he hits it anyway to leave tops. 96, 2-dart combo. On now, 2 at double 18. This has been troublesome, but not on this occasion. And from 3-1 down, Van Gerwen wins 3 legs straight to lead 4-3 and suddenly is in command of the match.
100.
And after that flurry of missed doubles, has taken out 83 and a 96.
100.
Almost finding his third 180 there.
Well, holding on to the league leadership has proved difficult in the Premier League. Chris Doby did it from weeks 1 to 2, but since then the league leader has lost his place on the perch at the end of the night. Van Gerwen came here as the table topper, and I think if he reaches the final tonight, he'll stay there by virtue of having then beaten the players at the top of the draw who are his nearest challengers in Smith and Gerwyn Price. They would not be able to reach the final because in the same half as Van Gerwen. So this is a big match, not only because these are two tungsten titans who want to beat each other, but also in the context of the league positions. Very important match, this.
Yeah, absolutely. Good visit there from Price to leave tops. 84 here for Van Gerwen. Needs the ball. Gets the ball.
Michael Van Gerwen. Ninth leg, Michael to
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget that the winner tonight in Exeter will also trouser a cheque for £10,000. And I know you'll be sitting at home thinking, Michael Van Gerwen doesn't need 10 grand, and he probably doesn't, but I'm sure he could find a very good use for it.
I'm sure we all could.
Yeah. All you're going to have to do to get it is beat 3 of the world's best darts players back to back to back over the best of 11 legs. Now Van Gerwen had at one point 2 out of 17 on the double. He's now got 5 out of 20, so that tells me he's hit his last 3 at the double.
100.
Yeah. Much better from him. Check out the 83, 96 and 84 consecutively.
Yeah. One on the bullseye, and those are the kind of finishes that make such a difference in a darts match, aren't they? Those combination finishes, they seem simple, they're not, but he's made them look simple, Van Gerwen, in the last 3 legs, and now he's only 1 leg away from winning this match.
100.
Just a ton from Van Gerwen, so Price could step in.
58.
He does not step in, and Van Gerwen now 3 darts away from the match, and now 2 darts away.
96.
and stays 2 darts away unless Price can check this out, and he can't. So Van Gerwen now, 2-dart combination finish away from sinking Price for the second time in 2 meetings in the Premier League. And it's 2 darts here at double 16. He mismatched darts in a previous meeting. He doesn't miss it this time. And Michael Van Gerwen makes it back-to-back wins over the Iceman Gerwyn Price and keeps himself on course for consecutive nightly wins in the Premier League. He won in Exeter 12 months ago. He's on course to do it again as Van Gerwen beats Price and Elysia this time by 6 legs to 3 in the quarter-finals.